take all 3 copies of Dawn of the Dead. But first, you have to identify the celebrities that my mother is talking about right here. Listen very carefully. She talks quite quietly.
Oh, Adam, I can't stand them. I think they are so repulsive, both of them, that I switched off apart from that. I thought the programme was puerile. I think they are horrible to look at. Well, one of them looks like a Martian. He's got this really sort of high dome forehead. The other one's quite nice, actually. But the two of them together is more than I can bear. I don't think they're at all funny. And as I say, I really can't understand why they're so popular. What's so great about them?
I'm a mummy.
And before you phone in and suggest that she's talking about us, she's not talking about Adam and Joe. She's talking about 2 other people on television.
0871 222 1049. 0871 222 1049 if you know who Adam's mum was talking about.
And in the meantime, while you're phoning in, it's time for another shouting classic. Each week I'm going to be playing a song featuring shouting. Well, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And it's a shouting classic, though. I'm sort of trying to find a way of making the free play relevant and entertaining part of the show. And, you know, this is a classic song in its own
I'll take
right.
my headphones off then. If it's a shouting classic.
Do you not like shouting classics?
Not really. Well, play it. See what I think.
Come on, be positive, Joe. Here we go. It's The Clash. Wow, that's The Clash with Complete Control. Okay, now it's time to find out who's won our mummification competition.
We've got Eater on line 1.
You just talked all over the stab.
Play it again.
Oh, I can't now. It's gone.
Eater, are you there on line 1?
Hello.
Hello, how you doing?
Not too bad, thank you. You?
Very well indeed. You enjoying this beautiful, beautiful Saturday?
I am indeed.
Good.
Hey! It is a lovely day, isn't it? So, Eater, who do you think my ma was talking about there? She was describing a couple of people, one of whom looked a bit like a Martian. She doesn't like them very much. Who do you think it was?
Well, the dome heads give it away. I think it's Ant and Dec.
It is, of course, Ant and Dec. Yeah, she doesn't like them. She likes Dec more than she likes Ant, but she's got a problem with them. She thinks they're sort of pointlessly smarmy and sarcastic. I don't know where she's coming from. I think they're pretty great. But congratulations, Eater. Are you excited about winning those Dawn of the Dead DVDs?
I am indeed.
Do you want to take all 3, Eater?
No, I'll be kind. Somebody else can have the other 2.
Oh, what a good lady you are.
Yeah, that's very generous-spirited of you,
Do
Eater.
you tend to like decapitation by helicopter blade, Eater?
Cool.
Yeah? Good, well you're going to love this film in that case.
I have seen it and it's really good.
It is.
Are you a fan of the genre?
Yeah.
Good. Okay, listen, Eater, thank you so much for calling in. We really appreciate your call. Congratulations for getting that right. And this is Adam and Joe on XFM. We'll be right back. Oh, it finished. It just finished. I didn't realise it was finishing. It was the Snow Patrol.
This is Adam and Joe on London's XFM. Slightly chaotic. Sorry, Adam, interrupted you with that. What do you call that?
Words.
Those words. That words.
Talking.
Yeah.
That was Chocolate by Snow Patrol.
Now, McDonald's, everyone's favourite evil fast food joint, have put a special leaflet through, I think, 14 million doors in London. Something like that. Their plan is to put a leaflet through... actually, it's not a leaflet, it's a booklet. That's very important. They plan to put it through every single door in London. And listeners out there, have any of you received the McDonald's booklet? It's called Change. We thought we'd come to you for a change. And it's one of the most extraordinary bits of pamphleteering I've ever come across. And if you haven't got it, then try and get hold of one. I think you can pick it up from your local branch of Mickey D's, because it's one of these amazing documents that has been focus grouped and designed almost into through absurdity and out the other side. Let me just quote you the McDonald's PR lady who I basically went to McDonald's website and I found a link to an advert to an article in The Guardian, and McDonald's say that McDonald's has changed and we want to use a different way to tell people that. says spokeswoman Amanda Pierce. So this booklet is about making an effort to tell people our story and is written in a warm, engaging and conversational way. The best way of getting the message of change across is by changing the way we communicate with people.
I disagree. I think it's lying.
Well, they've done a bit of that as well, possibly. Well, I'll tell you about that in a second. But there's a lot to talk about in this booklet. And, you know, maybe someone who's got the booklet could give us a call and we could talk through it. But let me start with... The pages aren't numbered. That's a shame, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, let's start with the page, basically, that's aimed at women. And this ties in with the adverts that we've talked about before. They're trying to attract young ladies back into McDonald's.
The lady page.
Yeah, the lady page. Get them to eat their salads. So it's a lovely double-page spread. You can see there with a photo of a strident young mum walking across some paving stones, and the text is on the paving stones. In the bottom left-hand corner it says, Salads Plus, you go girls.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
girls
that's
love
like
salads.
a funky American thing to say, you go girls.
That's
Bit
right.
like they used to say on Jerry Springer or Oprah Winfrey 10 to 15 years ago. Remember that? So they pop that down. And then they discuss all their salads, and the last bit of text says, Girls, before you know it, you'll be back home and showing the things you've bought to the boys. And unless it's got cars or footballers on it, they won't care.
That's true, because boys are...
Day, have a great salad, and sisters, do it for yourselves.
It doesn't say that.
Yes, it does.
Oh.
Okay, so in case that isn't patronising enough, we turn over 6 pages, and here's the blokes page. What's the blokes page got a picture of on it, Adam? Guess.
A big football. Oh, yes.
Lads at the football.
I'm
Top
correct.
left-hand corner it says, It's brilliant to be a bloke. Then they've laid out the blokes menu in the form of a football team, because of course that's the only way men understand things. Sesame seed top bun is the striker, or maybe he's in goal. I don't really know about football. More special sauce and the bottom bun are leading the pack. And then underneath it says, naming an unchanged team. The great Big Mac lineup. Make it a meal. Get in the box. Slide fries in the lid. Bring on a Coke.
Slide fries in the lid.
Yeah, that's the kind of slide in the lid, men cool, you know, footy football.
I was thinking
Where do you
something filthy.
begin with the... I mean, I'm not necessarily complaining about McDonald's, but whoever designed this, what kind of idiots do they think we are?
Well, Joe, do you know what, man? No one ever got poor underestimating the public.
And, and just in case that's true, Adam, but just in case this leaflet isn't insidious enough, it's basically got loads of tokens in the back. And apparently the tokens track you.
What? Are they electronic?
In some sort of way they are. If apparently they know which leaflet they've delivered to which area of London, and if you go into McDonald's and use a token, it will record what area of London you live in.
Right.
Sort of what the street that the pamphlet was delivered to, and your eating habits, so they can then target you with later bun-based patronising pamphleture.
That is grim. Have you got those ads, just to go off message for a second, like those free leaflets and things that actually have your name all printed up really big with a A to Z page of like where you live and your house,
that sounds
circled
frightening.
and blown up really big, as if it's like they're watching you right now. Scary.
Can I read you one more thing from this?
Please do, yeah,
From
read
the
a great deal.
potato page, the double potato page has a lovely picturesque tractor mowing a field of potatoes, and it says, the headline is, some things have changed, some things haven't. That's how life works.
Hey, I never thought about
I don't need McDonald's to tell me that.
I do.
Okay, then there's various blur, but then it goes, our potatoes of best quality Pentland Dell, Shepherdy and Russet Burbank. Our potato experts, brackets, David and Gareth, close brackets,
They've only got
tell us they're the best spuds to use, and we believe them. You don't even know their surnames.
No,
Why do you
exactly.
take their advice on potatoes?
I happen to know that David and Gareth are total drunks.
But David and Gareth are kind of... I bet they've made those names up because they're office names, aren't they? David, Brent and Gareth from The Office. they're sort of subconsciously cool names.
That's right.
So they've just chosen those, like they're blokes who you can trust. This pamphlet is just ridiculous. If you've got it, give us a call, 0871 222 1049, and maybe you can tell us your favourite appalling bit of the new McDonald's change.
Even better, wouldn't it be great if we
pamphlets.
could get someone responsible for the pamphlet
The person who wrote it
to talk to us?
Well, we could try and get Amanda Pierce. Oh, there's just so much stuff. They've got a nutrition expert. Do you know what her name is?
Tina
Hang on, let me
Fries.
find it. Tina Fries is close, but fries are too unhealthy. What's healthier?
Jenny Lettuce.
Jenny Lettuce would be good. Wait for it. Oh, she's called Anita Bean.
I need a
They
bean.
found the one nutrition expert whose name
need
is
a bean.
Penelope Lard didn't get the job. Anna Coronary, she was close. She
Chili
didn't get
onions.
it. Chili onions.
She must have been bummed out, Gilly Onions. And Greta Garlic. Wow, that's amazing.
I could go basically do the whole show on the McDonald's pamphlet.
Read more. Okay, well, we've got some music coming up right now, and this, who is this? Oh, it's the Kings of Leon. And you're listening to XFM. Very good. That's Ed Harcourt, the king of the court of the Ha, and born in the 70s.
You know, we might have a chopper bicycle to give away next week.
Why?
Some sort of tie-in with Ed Harcourt, I believe.
'Cause
Some
they were
kind of promotional thing.
Popular in the 70s.
They were
See?
born in the 70s.
Yeah, brilliant.
So that's a big prize next week.
That is a good prize.
A big bike. Thanks for your calls and emails about the McDonald's change leaflet that's been put through letterboxes around London and probably the country.
They're just trying to
in the last
change,
week.
and you're ridiculing them.
Hi, we're McDonald's, a great big company that would love to come round to your house and tell you about how we're changing. But there's a lot of us, and it takes ages to get organised.
Is that what it says on the
Yep.
leaflet? Oh, dear.
Oh, I could go on.
Please do.
We know we're not too far away, and we're always cooking fresh meals, so there's no need to call first. To be honest, everyone loves a surprise.
What does that mean?
They think we think they're a real restaurant or their friend. And that we would think, McDonald's? Surely I've got to call them and reserve a table. That's what they think. They're just being funny. This book is full of funny, friendly things. And one of the funny, friendly devices, at the end of every page of McDonald's stuff, they give a little idea of an activity. They don't warn you. They just pop it in at the end of the text. So like the page describing their great breakfasts says at the end, in brackets, it's good, so if you haven't had a sausage and egg McMuffin for a while, come on in. New paragraph in brackets. In the meantime, lazy bones, think of your top 5 radio tunes to wake up to. We did.
And they don't list them.
No.
They just did.
They call you lazy, tell you to list your top 5 radio tunes. How empty would your life have to be to do that? Are you going to do it?
Kings of Leon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Another couple of pages forward, they say, we're changing to make mealtimes happier for everyone. So why not do the same and think of 3 park games you played as a kid, then play one with yours,
With your park.
with your kid.
Okay. Frisbee. Oh, I'm getting into this. Ball. I can't think of a third.
And then thanks to Jay Farrell, who sent us an email with his favourite quote from the McDonald's change leaflet. There's on the page with the cow on it, there's a quote that says, does your car have cup holders? That's brilliant. We've got drive-throughs. Brackets, please don't drink and drive.
Is the cow dead? Dead cow?
No, it's a big sort of photo of a cow sticking its nose right and in a particular...
As if the lens was the
I'll show it
gun
to you.
about
I'll show it to
to
you.
destroy the cow in
Yeah.
preparation for being
Yeah.
turned into burgers. Yeah, there you go.
And at the bottom of that page it says, oh, you noticed the cow. She's there because we only use fresh dairy milk in our new fresh ground coffee.
Oh, right, so they're sort of sidestepping the whole beef thing. There you go. Well, that's great. Have you seen the Walker's ads? You see, there's a lot of big companies trying to, square their unhealthy image with the
Yeah.
new, healthier public.
Yeah.
And Walker's are the latest on TV to do that. Of course, McDonald's have been doing their adverts for salads aimed at ladies who love losing weight and love salads. And Walker's are doing a similar sort of thing. There's loads of people walking, Walkers, in a crazy way, like Madness. And in fact, they're using a Madness tune on top.
Yeah.
I can't remember which
Baggy
one it
trousers,
is.
I think?
Baggy trousers, there you go, it's a smash. And what they're doing is giving away walkometers, or pedometers, as they're also known, which are what people who, go on long walks use to tell how far they've come.
Athletes.
Athletes. Or, no, just anyone. My dad uses one when he goes on a walk.
Oh, I was wrong then.
Yeah.
He's not an athlete.
He's not an athlete, he's just a very old man. But the pedometers, or walkometers, are a sort of incentive to get Britain moving. This is our bit to get Britain moving, say Walkers. Which is fantastic, isn't it? Because what they basically do is sell people crisps on the one hand to get people eating very fatty food, but then on the other hand, they want to get people moving. And, an exciting way of doing that is having a little machine that tells you how many steps you've taken in a day. What would be more exciting? And I was trying to think of other companies that could give away similarly brilliant and appropriate sort of things. But I didn't get very far. Maybe you could help. Email us what your suggestions might be for big companies giving away ludicrous things to get people doing certain things. I was thinking Marlborough could give away hang gliders to get people hang gliding. You know?
Good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else?